Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We enjoyed a fun weekend, had great weather. Last night I went outside to look at the planets in the sky because there were 7 of them visible. And I found 3 of them, but it was overcast, so I think a couple of them must have been hiding behind clouds. But there's just a really neat stuff going on in our night skies right now. So take a look. There's a couple websites. I'll post one here on this just so you can check it out. But there's a lot of neat things happening over the next couple of weeks in our night sky. And if you guys homeschool like I do, it's a great learning opportunity because it's not too cold at night right now. You can get out there and enjoy stargazing. If you live in the city, you may have to find a place to go that doesn't have so much ambient light coming up from all the city lights. But living out where I do, we have a fantastic view of the night sky because there's not a whole lot of lights from artificial sources. So check that out. This week we're going to work in 2 areas. Zone 3 is always the main bathroom, and then you get to pick another area in your home. This week the Fly Lady has given us some tasks to do in our home office. Now you may not have a traditional home office, you may not have a whole room devoted to it, but you likely have a place in your home where you sort the mail, take care of paperwork, pay bills, and that type of thing. You guys are sitting with me right now in my home office. This is where I do all of my work. And I keep it pretty clean and organized because this is also my kitchen table. It's where we eat every day. So I can't let the paperwork get out of control. I keep some files back here in this cabinet where my diffuser sits, and all of our homeschool stuff is here, and craft stuff and office supplies in the drawers down below. So I have a pretty good setup. I have a file box that I keep for bills, and that I also keep for tax return papers that I need to hang on to throughout the year. So I've developed a system that's pretty simple, easy to use. When I open the mail, I know where to find my papers. But we tend to drown in clutter because we'll bring mail in, our kids will bring papers in, we go to church and bring more papers in, and we just end up with these piles of paper. And then your inclination is just to go through those piles of paper and then restack them because you don't really want to make a decision. You don't know what you want to do with something. So I want to encourage you this week to really work at that area wherever you do your paperwork. Whether it's a traditional type of office set up in your home with a desk, whether it's your kitchen counter, kitchen table. Some of you have like a little nook in your kitchen where you've got a little desk area. Whatever that area is, spend some time this week decluttering paper, filing paper, and making it look really nice. Good morning, Mary. Great to see you today. Hope you've had a fantastic morning. I've already finished my morning routine. I'm ready to roll with the day. One of the boys has an appointment this morning, so I've got my video going just a little bit earlier because I wanted to make sure that I had time to do my video and get us out the door on time. And we're just moving on along. We do our morning and evening routines every day. Our afternoon routine varies, depends on what I've got going on, if we've got appointments, if I'm working. But those things that happen in the afternoon routine still happen during my day. They just may happen as a part of the morning routine or as a part of my evening. I laid out some hamburger already this morning. The boys are going to have a cheeseburger baked tonight for dinner. So I've already got that meat thawing so I can cook it and make that little casserole. And I've got things going along even though I know I'm going to leave the house for a couple of hours this morning. For home blessings, we're doing our sheets today. So pull the sheets off your bed. Go ahead and get them started. I do a weekly home blessing hour with the ladies with Fly Lady Premium. And I encourage them to get those sheets pulled before we start the home blessing hour so that they get washed and dried throughout that process. So if you've not washed sheets in a while, some of you are trying to think now, when's the last time I washed my bedroom sheets? Pull them today and wash them. Gets rid of the dust mites, gets rid of that dead skin, and it gives you a nice, fresh, clean bed for tonight. If you've got another set of sheets, go ahead and remake your bed quickly so it's already done. If not, wash your sheets, dry them, and get them back on the bed before bedtime. Don't wait till you're ready to go to bed to remake your bed. So let me know if you've got that home office situation and how it looks this week. Are you going to work on it, or do you have another area? Some of you have clutter in other areas that you may need to focus on if your home office area looks good. That's the beauty of Zone 3. You get to pick that area. But if you're wanting some guided ideas, follow along this week. I'll tell you the different things we're going to do in the home office, and then we're going to make a difference. So today, just pick one section of that desk. Don't worry about the whole thing, but I don't want you to pick a section of your desk and deal with those papers and move those papers from one side of the desk to the other to deal with another day. Try to deal with those papers in the area that you choose today. Whether it's making phone calls, whether you need to pay a bill, whether you need to file it, whatever you need to do to follow up on it. Deal with that paperwork a little at a time and quit rehandling papers, because that's what's taking up your time. You don't want to make a decision, so you move it to another pile, and then a couple of days later or a month later you look at it again and you still don't want to make a decision. So you're procrastinating and you're handling that paper too many times. So work toward handling paper as few times as possible. The Fly Lady says only handle it once. I would say for me, if I handle it one time filing it for taxes, I know I'm going to handle it again on down the line when I do my tax return. But I do go ahead and make that decision at the beginning. Okay, what do I need to do with this paper? I don't keep procrastinating and keep handling it over and over again. But I will handle that paper again later when I do my tax return. And that's okay. That's a normal part of the process. What I'm trying to help you avoid is shuffling paper and handling it multiple times and then never really making a decision. So enjoy your Monday. I'm going to get off here and finish getting things done that I need to get started on my day so we can leave for the doctor's appointment. And I'll see you guys in the morning.